Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to True Gunners TV. Yes, we're back again with another video. This time, though, we're not going to be talking Arsenal. Of course, there is a big game coming up this weekend. Manchester United taking on Man City in the Manchester Derby at Old Trafford. And I've got two very special guests to bring to you guys today. But of course, before I introduce my guests, you guys know the score. Yeah, make sure you're slapping up that like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you're new. And of course, hitting that notification bell as well. I'm excited about this one. This one is going to be a good little debate, and I'm looking forward to it. So, my first guest, let's get straight into it, guys. My first guest tonight, representing Manchester United. This guy, yeah, I see him everywhere. I can't get away from him. Every time I am sitting down watching something football fan related or whatever, this guy is there. Yeah. Troops TV, Lee Gunner, rants and bants. Yeah. This guy is there working hard as usual. Of course, he is a music artist as well. Make sure you go and check out his new track if you haven't already. Man like Flawless, big up Flawless. How are we doing, my friend?
Yo, big up for the kind words first and foremost. Secondly, big up for having me as well. And yeah, I'm blessed, man. I'm all good. Looking forward to the show. Just because I'm new here, don't in particularly want to talk about the game, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. And of course, my second guest tonight, man like Hamza. Now, this guy, right? He's got to be the biggest Twitter troll out there, apart from maybe a girl, but yeah, Hamza, proper Twitter troll. Funny as out though. Love watching this guy, especially on Staffy TV when he's trying to reenact, the Saliba handball and all that. Funny guy. It's going to be a good show, and I'm looking forward to having this guy on. Big up, Hamza. How are we doing?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me on the show. Thank you so much. Yeah, lovely. I'm doing absolutely great, man. I'm looking forward to this weekend.
Oh, let's see. Fighting talk already. Now, guys, whenever I get somebody new on the channel, I always like to try and start by asking two questions, obviously football related. The first question is, number one, well, it's kind of a two-part question. When did you start supporting your club? And why did you choose your club? Now, I'm going to go to Flawless first, so we can give Hamza time to think of a lie, because we know he's a clout chaser and he probably started supporting City in 2010 when the Sheikhs took over and all that. So, Flawless, what are you saying?
So what was the two questions? When did I start supporting the Manchester United and how come?
Why United, basically?
Started supporting Manchester United early. From early. I was born into this to answer both questions. I didn't have a choice. My generation is all Manchester United fans. The generation above me is all Manchester United fans. The generation above that is Manchester United fans. And now the generation below me, you know what I'm saying? My nieces, nephews, younger brothers, etc., younger cousins, all Manchester United. Born into it like a religion. I didn't have no choice. I didn't have a say. You know what I'm saying? I was a Manchester United fan before I knew about other football teams. Like, this is the team you support. Born into it. Kind of said like religion. Where if your family's Muslim, you're a Muslim. There's no if buts. If your family's Christian, you're a Christian, and the list goes on. So yeah, that's what it is. Since early, without giving away my age, early 90s, I've been supporting Manchester United.
Hamza, what we saying, bro? You thought of your lie yet? Because we
listen. Listen, I didn't want to chase glory. I could have easily said I'm a Man United fan. United were dominating. I could have easily chosen an easy path in my life. I could have said, listen, forget that. Fergie's dominating. Let me wear that Beckham shot. Let me wear that Roy Keane post goals. Let me wear that Giggs. But to me, it doesn't give me that, that kind of hunger. To me, I've always hated United. I hated United because everything, they were successful. But their fans were arrogant. This is true story. Fans were arrogant. I couldn't get out. They were just the most annoying fans in my life. I waged war to that football club. I looked for a club that hates that club. It was either Liverpool or City. And to me, I just thought, let me do my own journey. Let me start my story. At least I can one day tell my child my story. how we started from League 2, relegated, come back up to Premier League, got relegated, come back up, and the rest is history. And I didn't want to choose a team, just say, look, it's a religion, fair enough. I've got the greatest manager, it's simple. I've never had it easy. I've had to shed so much tears to see my team. So I appreciate where I am today. I can't believe it's a dream for every fan that don't support City other than these big clubs, the Torquay, the Southend fans, the Wimbledon fans, all these guys. This is what they believe, their journey. Sunderland, I was speaking to a Sunderland fan last week, and they said, listen, our dream one day is just to see our team win the Champions League. I'm living that dream. And to me, I could never change my journey to anyone's journey.
You know what the craziest part about this is I was just blessed. You know what I'm saying? If you're a 90s baby and you're a Manchester United fan and you was born into it, because I didn't get a choice. Let me just reiterate that, people. United weren't successful, and I said, that's my team. I was given that. I did not have no choice. You know what I'm saying? My family would have disowned me for those type of things. I had zero choice and say on the matter. The generation above me had to suffer. Hamza just mentioned about being relegated. My pops told me about that. Manchester United being relegated. Manchester United going long. My mom told me about it. Pops told me about it. Uncles told me about it as well. Hey, I just happen to be blessed in it. That's what it is. And now I'm not, but I'm happy I was born into the era I was born in. I've seen Manchester United win more than most people will ever see their club win. I've seen us win 10 plus Premier Leagues. I've seen us win both Champions Leagues. I've seen us do doubles. I've seen us do a treble. I'm old enough to remember all that. I'm just blessed. That's all it is. And I'm thankful. Not thankful now, but I'm thankful then.
I was going to say thankful. Yeah.
Thankful then, not now.
I was going to say you might be waiting a while for another league title, bro. But
yeah, you know all about that as an Arsenal fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
We're in the same jail cell.
Listen,
jail cell.
Me and you, similar sort of thing.
Facts.
The only difference is you didn't get a choice. I had a choice, and I had a stepdad who supported Arsenal. My dad supports Man United. I went down the Arsenal route, bro, because I don't know what it was, but I liked Arsenal and the way they played football a little bit more than Man United. I don't know why, but it was around the similar sort of time that Arsenal and Man United were the two teams fighting for league titles. Hated Van Nistelrooy, by the way. Couldn't stand that guy. Could not stand that guy. But yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Second question. I'm going to go to Hamza with this one first. Favorite Man City player. And when I say favorite Man City player, obviously it's got to be, in your time, that you've seen.
Elano, I said, because Elano's a special player for City. To have a Brazilian international player for playing for City when we grew up, it was like a dream, man. Elano was amazing. I could go back to like people I knew, my friends who talked about Sean Gota, Paul Dickov, with that great comeback against Gillingham 98. Yo, those guys are legends. Georgi Ginglatse, we're talking about those guys. But to me, now if I look back, everyone I've loved so much. There's never, ever a player I've loved so much that came to my club. And I tell you one guy, and I said it from beginning, that's 5 years ago, KDB, man. Oh, I fell in love with this guy as soon as he walked into my foot. There's something KDB gave me that I just can't say. As soon as I saw KDB, I saw a winner, I swear. I saw everything. He had everything that this Premier League cherished for. This league cherished for. Players like Henry, they don't come to this league easily. They just don't come. And for KDB came to this league, the way he was playing, assisting, a fighter. And now, I used to say 3 years ago, when KDB retires, he'll be the greatest midfielder this country has ever seen. I told City fans, that. But now, I'm living that dream. My guy KDB, I want him to be put on that pedestal. To me, I'm honored. I've seen Sean Gota, Elano, Koluka, Petrov, all those guys, yeah. But KDB, to me, gave me everything that I needed to do to go and beat Madrid in Madrid. He is a guy that could step up my arrogance to big clubs. KDB is the guy.
To be fair, right, I think KDB is a good shell. I'm surprised you ain't mentioned
good shout for what?
For favorite Man City player in
favorite, yeah. Favorite,
But
I hear the favorite thing.
I'm surprised that you ain't mentioned Aguero.
I know you're gonna say Aguero.
You know, I'm surprised you ain't because you've had some decent players in
Silva, yeah.
It's a good job I didn't ask you this question 20 years ago, though, Hamza. Otherwise, you'd have to say man like Darius Vassell or Stephen Ireland or something like that.
Darius
You know
Vassell
what I mean?
was a Villa legend. No chance. That Stephen Ireland, listen, he was good. But KDB, like Aguero, I know he won me the league. But as soon as this guy just came to my club, I told everyone, I'm winning the Champions League. I will dominate the league. This guy is a winner. He will retire as the greatest Manchester City player of all time. I believe that. I've had fights with City fans. We talk about Colin Bell. This I said, KDB. Listen, if he wins one UCL, I will win the league. And guess what? He did it last season. You know what? To me, KDB is a guy because he's a guy that every other team would love to take. Like if you ask Barca fan, Real Madrid, any fan base, and I bring KDB, respect. There's respect, international respect, because they know he's that guy. And to me, I'm honored. Like I'm not bringing anyone like internationally. KDB did to me what any other. I know the great players did so special, but KDB brought me that Champions League, and that has now got me the respect in the world. Like I'm the guy. He got me that keys now. I'm the guy. I'm the team now. And KDB, thank you so much. He's the greatest to me.
Okay. Flawless. I mean, this is going to be a difficult question for you to answer because Man United have had so many great players over the years. I mean, is there a standout one for you?
In terms of, are you asking me my favorite player?
Yeah.
Best favorite. It's so tough because we've had so many great players, in particular in the modern day era as well. But favorite, I would say Andy Cole. Favorite.
Okay.
Bagsman still doesn't get the respect and credit he deserves when people talk about strikers in the Premier League era. People conveniently forget him. I think he's third all-time in the all-time list. No penalties. Was a part of Manchester United during a very successful period as well, including the treble, doubles, you know what I'm saying, three-peating. Even at Newcastle, he had one season in particular at Newcastle, he balled out. I think he might have hit his definitely 30 plus goals for Newcastle United. So before he got to us, he was a baller. Everyone knows about the York and Cole partnership. And like I said, when we mention Premier League strikers, people just don't want to mention him. But people will mention others. Bear in mind, not only the amount of time he was doing it, the place he was at. Manchester United is the most difficult place to succeed at in the Premier League, in particular, because you are under the microscope. And if you don't perform, you will get criticized and over-the-top criticism as well. So that's what it is in regard. That's why I say Andy Cole. Obviously, I got many other favorites. Cristiano Ronaldo, Scholes, Keane, Jaap Stam, Dennis Irwin, Rio. The list goes on. I can keep naming. I could name 20, 30 players. But yeah, Andy Cole, I would say overall.
Okay. Do you agree with this? KDB better than Scholes?
KDB's not even Manchester City's best midfielder of all in the Premier League era. David Silva was better. My opinion. David Silva was better. I think David Silva is one of the best. I think he's probably the most underrated midfielder in Premier League. He's the best. I think he's the best 10 we've ever seen. He's the best. And that's me saying that as a United fan. I think he's the best number 10 we've seen in the Premier League era. But people are going to mention KDB. To me, it's David Silva. Not that KDB is a terrible, don't get me wrong. KDB is top quality. But when people start talking about him like Premier League of all time, nah, I don't think he's better than Scholes. I don't think he's better than a David Silva. He ain't better than a Patrick Vieira. Like, let's no. He's not. He's in top 10, but he's 6 to 10. He's not top 5. 6 to 10.
I disagree with that one. I disagree with that one. Like, listen, I've seen Scholes. Like, there's no way Paul Scholes touches KDB. There's no way. Like, I put KDB. He sits on the same table with Modric, Xavi, Iniesta. There's level to this game.
There is levels too much.
Great players. I've seen great players. I've seen the greatest players. But one thing I know that great players have, the one thing they have, they've always taught me, big game, they're there. Yeah, and they've got clutch moments. Ronaldinho, clutch moments. Zidane, big moments, they don't disappear. Yeah. Iniesta, big moments, World Cup bangs. KDB, biggest moments for City. This guy's there. He's there. He's a winner. And people compare to Scholes. Scholes' biggest moment, what are we talking about? Biggest United moment, 1999. Champions League final. My guy didn't even play.
Yeah, so how's that his biggest moment?
Not even there.
Yeah, he was suspended.
Hamza.
He would
Hamza.
Hamza.
Done it with Modric.
He was suspended.
I've seen this guy chasing shadows, shoving Iniesta, man. This guy, oh my God. Like, if he was that great, if Scholes was that great, fact, Madrid are knocking. Madrid knocked on Beckham. Madrid knocked on Figo, Barca. Madrid knocked on Zidane. They said, Juve, you got the best league in the world, but we won you. He said, yo, I'm gone. Scholes, if you're that great, how come Scholes never went?
To Madrid. So Madrid's the bar. So according to Hamza's logic, if Real Madrid don't come and get you, you're not a world great.
They were not interested. I've never seen Barcelona.
No. That's not what I said. I didn't say that. No. We're using your logic. So if Real Madrid do not come knocking for a player, that means you're not a great.
The greatest, they come for the greatest.
You're the greatest, so you're not the greatest if that's the case.
But KDB, they were interested.
Cool. All right,
They've been interested in KDB. They've always Madrid, for you to bring Scholes. Scholes is a great player, but he's great. But KDB, mark my words, when he retires.
What clutch moment? Wait. What clutch moment does KDB have? Name those clutch moments.
Clutch moment? We're talking about Madrid. Real Madrid, both games, every single time he plays Modric, every single game he plays Luka Modric.
So where was he when you lot were getting knocked out by Real Madrid?
What against Real Madrid away?
Yeah, where was you in it?
That was not his fault. That was not his fault. I'll tell you why it's not his fault. He was the guy that was setting us at home. Those chances my players missed. He was the one that's collecting man of the match at the Bernabeu. He was the one that's creating chances. His job is not to defend and let those guys bottle that.
One Champions League and man's moving like this, but we move. But
can I just jump in there, right? Do you know, I disagree a little bit, Hamza. You know,
of course, because you got sense, man. Of course, we know this is nonsense. To say that, two things. To say, I'd bear in mind, I didn't say Scholes is clear of KDB. KDB is top quality. Don't get mistaken. But to say KDB sits with Modric is just crazy. You know he doesn't. Modric's one of the best midfielders we've ever seen. Period. Modric sits at that elite of elite table. You know what I'm saying? And that, and with Scholes, and the thing is with Scholes, we can talk more than just clutch moments. He was a part of a side that dominated for years, retired, came back, and still won again. Like, what are we doing here? He had a clutch moment against you lot. All right, we didn't win the league with that year, but he had that clutch moment. He had a clutch moment in the semi-final against the great Barcelona with Messi out there and Henry out there, etc., etc. I can keep listing. Scholes has got so many clutch moments in regards to stuff that he's done. I've forgotten. I've forgotten more than KDB's done in clutch moments, and I like how you like to use clutch moments like the rest of the game doesn't matter. If you're a deep line playmaker, you're much less likely to have clutch moments. If you're an attacking player, if you're a 10, if you're a striker, you're a winger, you're much more likely to have clutch moments. You're a deep line. How many clutch moments does Andre Pirlo have?
Yes, good.
Caught by you. How many? Name them. Wait. No. Name them. You just said he has many. Name them.
Yeah, free kick. England, Italy. Bang. Free kick.
Okay, we're talking club.
Look at the chip.
No. We're talking club football. We ain't talking international because you don't want to talk about De Bruyne for Belgium. No. You don't. No, Hamza. No, Hamza. You don't want to start talking about De Bruyne at international level. So let's not go there. Because he flopped with the international.
He's elite.
He's elite. Wait. No. Hold on. Wait, he flopped with the golden generation. Yes or no?
He's elite.
Answer the question, Hamza. Answer the question. He flopped with the international. And that's not the question I'm asking.
International level, but he plays with the goals.
Wait. Hold on, Brandon. Let me ask you. No examples. This guy talking nonsense. Yo, Brandon. It was that Belgian team, not the golden generation. Yes or no?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, and did they win anything?
No.
Okay, all right. So let's kill that dead then.
Can I just say, Hamza, when it comes to clutch moments, when you define a clutch moment, what do you mean? Because
let me give you an example.
Yeah, when you're saying clutch moments, right?
It's just a social media phrase, man. It don't mean nothing because he's got nothing to back up his argument. It's a social media phrase, man.
Hamza, when you say clutch moments, I would define scoring goals in finals as clutch moments. So to me, Gundogan's had more clutch moments than
he's clutch.
Kevin De Bruyne, because he was a big part of the reason why you won the treble last season. More of a reason why you won the treble last season than Kevin De Bruyne.
No, not at all. KDB, I'll give you the clutch moments. Great players. I'll give you an example. You probably don't know. I'll give you an example that might not. La Liga, Valencia, Barcelona, Valencia. They're fighting for top 4. Rivaldo chests the ball. Bang, goal, overhead kick. Finish top 4. Clutch moments. Zidane, Champions League final. Clutch moments, yeah? I tell you what, KDB, we're losing 2-0 to Villa. We're losing 2-0 to Villa. The title is going at Liverpool. Liverpool are going to win the league. My guy's caught tying his boots. He knows.
Yeah, he stepped up. I just want to know, Hamza. I just want to know, Hamza. I just want to know. I want to know Pirlo's clutch moments, man. I want to know Pirlo's clutch moments.
Happen.
KDB, Hamza. I want to know Pirlo's clutch moments.
Yeah.
What's Pirlo's clutch moments?
That league title.
Why have we bypassed that question? Why have we bypassed that question? What's Pirlo's clutch moments? Name them.
No, like you talk about Italy, Serie A.
No, we're talking about Pirlo club career because we don't want to talk about your man international record because he looks suspect.
He has many, but I have to think.
Okay, so name him then. He has many. He has many.
Semi-final for Juventus before they played Real Madrid.
Name the moments.
Was a player, man.
He's quality. That's not me disputing that. I'm not disputing that. Name the moments. Name the moments, Hamza. Because of your logic. Wait.
The guy banging free kicks. Creating assists.
What free kicks? What free kicks? Name the free kicks. What free kicks? This is your logic.
I forgot, but there's many.
All right, yeah. How convenient, innit? How convenient. Yeah, he forgot. How he forgot?
No.
What do you mean you don't? You don't. So you don't watch Serie? You didn't watch Serie A? Hold up. You didn't watch Serie A? You just said, yeah.
No, I watched Serie A, but we didn't watch every single game.
You just said you didn't, and now you're saying you did. It's one or the other.
No, we didn't watch every single game in Serie A. But anyone in Serie A, if I ask any Serie A guy,
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. We're using your logic. No. We're not telling me about nobody else. We're talking about you, Hamza. We're talking about you. You said
I don't say that.
You said no. You said no. You said no. I'm using your logic against you, and you don't like it now. This is the point that I'm making. You said Scholes doesn't have no clutch moments. So off your judge, you can't be a great. You said you cannot be a great without clutch moments. So therefore, Pirlo's one of the greatest central midfielders we've ever seen. So I said name his clutch moments, and you can't. So according to your logic, Pirlo's not.
I said the one
Pirlo's not.
Remember,
give me more than one. He had a 20+ year career. Give me more than one.
England,
he has one.
England main goalkeeper.
Don't talk about international. Don't talk about no international records. We're talking club because your guy international records.
Free kicks, man. My God.
Free kicks where? Against who? What free kicks?
You know when before the let me tell you.
Before
they played Real Madrid in the final,
this is why you don't lie and run
agendas.
Who carried them? This is not don't lie and run agendas. I know Samuel. I know. You know what I'm saying? He out here lying, using his logic. I used his logic against him. No, your logic. No. Hamza, your logic was you can't be an elite without having clutch moments. Pirlo, then I said name his according to your logic. We can't name no Pirlo moments. We can't name no Pirlo elite moments.
He carried Juventus.
That's not carrying. No. Carrying now you're changing it. Carrying a team and having a clutch moment are two different things. That's not the same thing. Carrying a team, that's not the same thing.
Are we saying Pirlo and Scholes were the same?
I'm using your. No, I didn't. Don't try and say that. I'm using your logic. No. I'm using Hamza. Hamza, stop moving the goalpost. Stop moving the goalpost. I'm using your. I never. Who said they played the same position? Who said they played the same position? Who said they played the same position? Them words never left my mouth. Do not put words in my mouth. If you're unsure about something, ask me. I never said they play the same position. I'm using your logic. You said you cannot be an elite player without having clutch moments. So therefore, according to your logic, because you can't name one clutch moment from Pirlo is not elite. That's what I'm saying. You're saying by your logic, Pirlo's not elite.
Let me define it again.
You run it back. Yeah. You better run that back.
Great clutch players. When you bring like Roy Keane, I'll say, okay, fair enough. But when you talk about Scholes, this guy was a number 8. He's great player. I believe Scholes is a great player. But there's no way someone will convince me Paul Scholes was better than there is no way
because you don't want to believe it because one player
Let me give you an example.
No, forget the example because you've already made a mistake. No, you've already made a mistake because Scholes wasn't a number 8 because when Scholes broke through, he broke through in the 4. You're talking to someone who watched
so he
it.
was the number
He broke through. Now I'm going to explain now. He broke through in the 4-4-2 era where there wasn't 8 6s and 10s. Pretty much everybody was box to box. Everybody was pretty much so he was an attacking. No. He was an attacking midfielder. Let me quote that. And Keane was the defensive one. He was an attacking midfielder. Then as he got older, he started reverting back. He actually started off as a striker. History lesson for you lot. Scholes initially was a striker. And then obviously in the 4-4-2 era, people, there wasn't a DM and 2 8s or 2 6s and a 10. He was the more offensive one. And then Keane was the more sitting one. Bear in mind his passing and everything was still crazy. Then as the game developed, sometimes you would play off a striker. So then when we went to 4-4-1-1, he played off a striker. Then as he got older, we started to revert back and actually started playing as a 6 in the double pivot. Like when you watch us, like when we played 4-3-3, actually. So this whole thing of he was just the 8. No, he played 8. He played. Wait, let me land. I'll let you land. So let me land. He played as an 8. He played as a 10, and he played as a 6. So he did all 3. So it depends what Scholes you're talking about, because we've seen so many different versions of Scholes. Whereas Kevin De Bruyne, take him out of that Pep system, and we've seen what he looks like. Not very good.
Okay, let me give you an example. Let me tell you Scholes. Let me give you an example. Scholes for England, poor, a fraud for England. Was he not a fraud for England?
He was poor. Yeah.
He was poor.
Yeah, I can admit stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
KDB was poor for Belgium. KDB was poor for Belgium. KDB was poor for Belgium.
Belgium are known as
he was poor.
Belgium are known as
he was poor.
bombs.
I'm not listening because he was poor. He didn't win anything.
Bombs.
Golden
he
generation.
Took Belgium team to the greatest moment to finish 3rd in a World Cup.
Oh, so we highlight finishing 3rd. We highlight finishing 3rd.
What did he do to his country?
What did De Bruyne do?
Because he didn't want to play left wing for his country.
I wouldn't want to play left wing.
I know Scholes was in it.
What did De Bruyne do for Belgium? What did he win?
He knocked out Brazil.
What did he win?
He knocked out Brazil.
What did he win? Hamza, what did he win? Hamza, what did he win?
So we highlight the World Cup.
So we're hyping finishing 3rd. So we're hyping and finishing 3rd. We're hyping finishing 3rd. All right, okay. I know where we're at now. We're hyping finishing 3rd, people, ladies and gentlemen. That's the bar for elite Kevin De Bruyne. Finishing 3rd.
Better than round of 16, is it?
Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? They're both losers. I don't celebrate losing.
No.
They're both losers.
Loser. He's not.
They're both losers. Kevin De Bruyne is not a loser. Wait. Brandon, hold up. Brandon is finishing 3rd, not 2nd. He's not losing. Wait. Hold up. Brandon is finishing 3rd, not losing.
Well, this is the thing, right? I thought a Man City fan who wins everything every single season would basically say that
finishing 3rd
is losing.
Okay, did United have wait? I'm gonna kill that. No. Hamza. Kill this dead. I'm gonna get a kill this. He just said celebrated for finishing 3rd. Did Manchester United have a successful Premier League season last season?
No.
Were we losers or did we win? Yeah, look at him. You know what I'm saying?
Let me answer. No, I was trying to listen.
Answer it, innit? Yeah, I can see the Hamsters doing this a million miles per hour in the wheel. The Hamsters, I said, did Manchester United have a successful Premier League season last season? Premier League.
No, because didn't win it.
No, so okay, but we finished 3rd. We finished 3rd because we finished 3rd. No, we finished 3rd because we finished 3rd. We finished 3rd. We finished 3rd. We finished 3rd.
World Cup comes
Hamza, going into that tournament, Belgium were one of the favourites to win it, and they finished 3rd. My friend.
They're not.
Yes, they golden generation.
It was their golden generation, bro. Did you see the players that they had? Did you see the team that they had?
That's what I'm saying. They had Lukaku. You can't win a World Cup players like Lukaku.
Whatever, man. Innit? What I'm saying. Back in one set.
Listen, it's cool.
There was no way they're gonna win it with Tottenham players. They had Van Togen. They had Alderweireld. What the hell? Tottenham players. How are you gonna win with Tottenham players the World Cup? There's no way they're gonna win the World Cup with the Tottenham players. There's no way. I respect that. But KDB took Belgium, who have never even reached that level. Belgium are so grateful. Belgium was given a name because of KDB. KDB gave them that name. That name Belgium had. They had Emil Penza. The best player they've ever had was Luke Nilis. Luke Nilis was the best player. Yeah, Mark Wilmots. They had nothing. Belgium were known as bottle jobs. And he took them to 3rd place. When Croatia finishes 2nd or 3rd, we should praise them. But when Belgium finishes 3rd,
Hamza, he's still lying in that.
Why was Hazard voted the best player in Belgium history then? If KDB was, that man.
His legacy, he hasn't finished. His career's not done.
Also, right, can I just say, right, this is from an Arsenal fan. This is from an outsider, right? Paul Scholes has to be one of the most disrespected Manchester United players I've ever known. Yeah, the amount of people that write this guy off is unreal. We forget that this guy retired for 7 months, come back to Manchester United, yeah, and still was one of the best players in the team, even after he'd retired. I watched him play in a charity game. I think it was last season. He played in a charity game. I think it was the Soccer Aid one, right? My man's overweight and all that lot. Comes on the pitch. Yeah, okay, he gets injured within the space of 10 minutes. Best player on the pitch. He still looked like he could play football, even with tits. Do you know what I mean? Like that guy is so underrated. It's unreal.
Yes, but we learned something new today, Brandon. If you don't have clutch moments as a midfielder, then you can't sit at the elite table.
Great
so as an 8-10, okay. So Perlo, you know what I'm saying? So Perlo's not there. Seedorf's not there. They're not there. They're not there. They're not there. Okay, wait. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna kill this dead. Name Seedorf's elite clutch moments.
What are we talking about? Do you know about Real Madrid?
I'm asking you a question. I know because I watched. So I'm asking you. Go on.
A Real Madrid game.
Okay.
Now my guy, clutch moment, hits it from far, bang goal. I'll give you an example. Another example.
Okay, so that's one.
Holland. Netherlands.
No international. We're not doing international. We're not doing international because your guy does not show up at international. Stop it, Hamza. We're talking clubs.
When they won in 2002, the Champions League, when they won it in Old Trafford, yeah. Who was the guy that was current?
On penalties. It was on penalties. What are you talking about?
Before that.
What?
Current Seedorf. Did he not have great?
That's not a clutch moment, Hamza. Name the. We got one. Name the moment. Name the clutch moment Seedorf has. He has a 20+ year career. Name the clutch moment.
There's that game. Let me check it. There's one game I remember.
Yeah, what game? When we won?
Who did they play the semi?
See, man's Googling it and all that. Man's got Google it.
No, I got it. The guy dumped it. Yo, Man United. What did he do to Man United? Oh my God. He killed Man United for AC Milan. Don't you remember that goal? Don't you remember when he killed you guys? Oh my God. He killed you at San Siro.
I'm asking you, what goal? You don't
even
remember
the goal at San Siro that Seydorf scored?
No, I don't.
He twisted Vidic.
No.
See, you don't remember that.
I don't remember. Who's we? I think it's you, Hamza. I don't remember.
Man United in San Siro.
What round was it? What round was it?
What round was it? With the CR7 and Rooney. And Vidic and Rio. He dunked on it.
Okay, so that's 2. You got 2. What's the rest? Name them all. You got 2 in 20 years.
This guy.
Go on, then. Name them. Go on, name them.
I'll say, there's so many. I remember La Liga.
So many. Name them. 2. We got 2 people. That's not many. That's a couple. See that? And I don't have to do people. I don't have to do Google because it's all in here. No Googles around here, people. Everything I say is fresh off the top of the head.
Google that. You can't find that in Google. Go and find it. Bangs against Barcelona.
Was it a clutch moment? What was the score?
I can't come up with that on the spot.
What was the score? I know you can't. We know you can't come up with it off the spot because you're lying. We know this. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Go on, Brandon. Move on.
Memories like that. You can't remember scores.
While we're letting Hamza think, right, we've got to move on with the show. Of course, it's Man United taking on Manchester City at Old Trafford, the big one this weekend. Now, what I would say is obviously Man United over the past decade since Arsene Wenger, I nearly said Arsene Wenger then, Alex Ferguson has left, has been splashing around in the mud like Peppa Pig. You know what I mean? Not been great. But what I would say is in recent years, they have nicked results against Manchester City, especially at Old Trafford as well. So this is not going to be a cut and dry game, I don't think, even though Man United, they haven't been great so far this season. Of course, Hamza, Man City doing their thing, starting reasonably slow this season. And I can stay out of this conversation because my team's beat you both. So it's all good. But who's winning this weekend, boys? And how do you think the game will go?
Go on, Hamza.
I want to see. Well, he's scared of me. Go on.
You scared? Oh, now all of a sudden you don't want to talk. Scared of who?
Look at the humbleness. From United fan. This big
scared
club.
Of who?
Oh, no, you say
we are a big club.
I want to hear what you're gonna say.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get to it.
No, because you're scared. You're scared.
What am I scared of?
I promise you this.
What am I scared
I want
of?
you to say. I want to hear what you're gonna say.
What am I? Wait. Hold up.
Because everyone knows what I'm gonna say. Everyone knows I'm.
I don't know, but what am I scared of first and foremost?
Okay, tell me what's gonna happen.
No. Answer the question. You can't just make a statement about me and then not back it up. What am I scared of?
You can't talk with chest against Man City.
What am I scared of?
You're scared of us.
I'm not scared of Manchester City.
Okay, what will happen the weekend?
I'm not scared. So you're wrong in that, okay?
Okay, no,
so let's just clarify that. No, so I just want to clarify. Hamza, I don't know who you've done content with before, but if you say something about me, I'm going to respond and expect you to back it up. We're not just going to let it slide. So what am I scared of exactly? Because I've been making predictions. I've made predictions today, or I've made predictions all week long. You think I didn't know what this was going to be when man hit me up to do the show? If I was scared, why am I here? If I'm scared, why am I here?
Listen, you're definitely
scared. If I'm scared, why am I here? If I was scared, you don't think I could have said no? So let's not do that. I don't know what content creators or who in Twitter spaces or on Twitter you're dealing with, but I'm different, my bro. Let's just get that clear. Because when you lot clapped us 6-3, I was there, did the watch along, still on the channel Sarcasm City TV, did all the recaps. When Liverpool clapped us, I was everywhere, still here. So let's not do that. But scared of what exactly?
You're scared.
Okay. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm gonna get to it. I've been making predictions. No, because we can lose to anybody. You're nothing special. If we were playing Luton Town this weekend, I'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't say we'd win with confidence. When we played Copenhagen, I predicted a win, but I didn't say we'll win with confidence because I know what my team is. I'm not you. You know what I'm saying?
So
I don't trust your team.
You don't trust your team to play against
No, I don't trust my team to play against anybody. You are nothing special is the point I'm making.
So you don't mind to you could lose this game and you'd be like, yo, it doesn't matter.
No, I never said that. Again, there you go again, putting words in my mouth. Where did I say that? Who said it doesn't matter? Don't assume things with me, my guy. Simply ask me. I'm right here.
Listen, the way you ask me.
No. Don't assume things. Don't worry about the way. Don't worry about what you think you are hearing. Ask me. If you are unsure, ask me a question, my guy. I'm right here. Ask me. Don't presume things. Okay, so ask me.
How confident are you about your team?
Not very confident at all. I've seen our team. That's common sense.
So basically, you're scared.
I'm not scared. No, I'm just not.
Are you not scared? You might lose this game.
No, because it makes no difference whatsoever if we lose this game.
So
what difference does it make to us?
Your standard as a United fan have dropped.
I've given up on this team already.
So
I don't think we can do anything anyway. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Absolutely, I've given up on my team.
So imagine me. I used to go to every rival. There's no way I am talking with chest. I was confident.
Because you're delusional.
To give
because you're delusional.
There. So that means if you win,
you
didn't deserve it.
That don't mean we can't win, no. But it depends on the team the manager puts out. That's what it's dependent on. What team does the manager put out? How do you lot play? How do you lot set up, etc., etc.? That's what this is. So there's nothing to be scared about. Like I said, don't presume things with me, my guy. Ask me. I'm right here. You can ask me a question and I answer. Don't worry. Don't think about how it sounds. Take what I say verbatim because I'm very particular with the words and the way I say things. So ain't nobody scared. I was going to let you go first to get through the delusion and then we'll get to the reels with me. But since you want to start with me, we'll start with me. Am I confident going into this game? No, but you're nothing special. We just played FC Copenhagen. Go back and check the previews I did. I live stream every day on my channel talking about Manchester United. I'm everywhere like Brandon said in the intro. And I'm not confident. What are we talking about? Copenhagen, you're nothing special in regards to being confident. What do I have to be confident about? Do you think you win? You think we win? You think that City win this game easy? You lot winning comfortably. Listen, am I lying?
Am I lying? You're done. I think you're done.
Okay, so wait. You think we're done? Wait. Hold up. So hold up. You think we're done, but then you just tried to criticize me for saying we're also done. Make sense.
Because I seen United fans. You talk with chest.
Don't do again. People do this. Stop this. That's the no. Hamza.
And now the game is coming to a close.
Hamza, stop this. Hamza, stop this in regards to United fans. They're not me. I don't speak for United fans. United fans don't speak for me. I represent myself and speak for myself. Don't worry about what other Manchester United fans have said when you're talking to Flawless. Talk to me. We're here on the stream, me and you. Don't bring in what other Manchester United fans have said. Talk to me. Show me where I've spoken with chest in regards to this game.
From the way I've come out Flawless, I see you don't trust your team.
Of course I don't trust my team.
Have you seen my team? Do you trust your manager?
No.
So you don't trust your manager as well?
No.
So you're going to this game as an underdog already?
Of course we're an underdog. The bookies tell you we're an underdog.
How the mighties are fallen.
We have fallen. We know this. We've been fallen.
This is what I say.
We've been fallen.
This is what I say. I say, listen, look at me. Yeah, I'm saying it. Although we're not playing the most beautiful football, we're weak this year. We're weaker. We're weaker.
Okay.
I guarantee you, this is the game that I look forward to because you know what?
Yeah, because we're your only rival.
Not for United fans are scared this game. They're scared.
Yeah,
they know
because they know we could get
all this
because
season.
they know
Before the season started, Ten Hag was his guy. Ten Hag was his great manager. Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. But now it's only 2 months already gone.
Because it's been a bad 2. Because it's been a bad 2 months.
We can't take it anymore. They don't trust their managers. They don't trust their players.
Yeah.
They're calling out their great players like Rashford. They're calling their players like Bruno Fernandes out already. Already.
It's not already. No.
Already.
Again, here you go again. No, Hamza, here you go again talking about Manchester United. They don't talk for me. So stop using United fans. Stop saying Manchester United fans. Again, I'll repeat this so you can, let me slow it down so you can hear this clearly. Manchester United fans do not speak for me. I don't speak for all Manchester United fans. So stop using United fans because I've been calling out Bruno for years. Manchester United fans get on my case for calling out Bruno for years. And in regards to us not being confident going into this game, because when you get new information, you let the new information swirl around in your head and then you use that as evidence for what's going to happen. Manchester United have been poor all season. So why are we going to expect that we're going to turn up in the Manchester derby and play well? That is just delusion. That makes no sense. You said it yourself, we're done. I believe we're also done. Does that mean we can't get a result? Of course we could get a result. It depends on how the manager sets us up and the lineup. Do I trust this manager to put out a good lineup? No. You know why? Because he's been doing foolishness the entire season and putting out stupid lineups. So why is it going to change now?
No,
what are we talking about?
I agree.
We could get battered by everybody. Anybody.
I agree. Followers, you're the first United fans that you're being realistic. You've realized.
Because you know why? Because you're too busy on social media.
No, I believe.
You're too busy on social media. You run Twitter Spaces, right?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you do. Without even knowing you, because we don't even follow each other. Get out them Twitter Spaces. Don't let Twitter Spaces fool your head and think all Manchester United fans are unrealistic. Because there's real ones out here. My bro Tox is in the chat. Even though we don't always agree on everything, real one. He's realistic. He said it there. I'm not confident going into any game. We could be playing someone from League One in the Carabao Cup on Wednesday, and I'm not confident going into this game. Will I predict to win? Yes, because I'm Manchester United through and through. So I'm always predicting a win. I'm a predictor to win in this game. Am I confident? No. Why should I be confident? You lot are the best team in the country.
To win this game, you think?
Yeah, I predict us to win every game.
What's the scoreline going to be?
1-0 Manchester United. Nah, 2-1. So
you think despite being poor, you're still going to win this game?
Yes, because I'm not you. I'm not you. I own my delusion.
What makes you believe you don't win this game? If you believe you're that poor,
there's no belief. It's just hope.
Let me add to this as well, right? You're forgetting it's a derby. Form goes out the window, my friend. It's all about who turns up on the day, who wants it more. Form goes completely out the window in derbies. I know that as an Arsenal fan. Back when we was in the bloody doldrums as well, under Arsene Wenger, late stages of Arsene Wenger, right? We was falling off massively. Mustafi at the back, yeah, man like that. And Spurs at the time, they were top of the league, flying. They come to our stadium, we destroyed them. Do you know what I mean? So it's all right being supremely confident, but I'm seeing something happening here, Hamza. And Egal has a tendency of doing this as well. It's called upsetting the football gods. So be careful. Be careful.
No, I agree. Listen, I'm humble. I'm humble in a way, yeah.
You're not humble.
They can be a smash and grab team, and all those guys, yeah. Last season, I went to Old Trafford and they cheated us with that goal, the offside goal, yeah. That should have been disallowed, and I was very upset.
Again, here you go again. Did we cheat you or did the refs get it wrong?
The referee, man.
Okay, so that's not Manchester United. That's on VAR and the officials.
We know what happened. Yeah, listen, that was an.
We know what happened. No, the thing is, I agree with you. I think it shouldn't have been given, but don't put that on Manchester United Football Club. We are not the referees. We are not VAR.
I just think, yeah, listen, from all those years that we've suffered as fan base of these arrogant fans, not you, Flawless.
We arrogant? No. Of course we arrogant.
They're arrogant fan.
Yeah.
I love to see them in this mud.
Of course.
And I need to make sure that they face those consequences for those arrogance that they had. And I think there's football goals. Yeah, I believe exactly what you said. That all that pain that we all went through and their arrogance, and they're now in the mud. And I believe we should take advantage of it. If they do get a score, they're lucky. We know. Everyone knows.
In regards to,
the whole country knows.
I agree with you in regards to, like, when rivals are in the mud, of course you're supposed to laugh. Like City, even when you lot were terrible for the vast majority of my life, I still check City results. Leeds are in the Championship, I still check their results. I love what's going on at Arsenal. I'm glad Liverpool are no longer winning major trophies. I love all of these things. I hear all that. But in regards to the look and in regards to performances, we deserved the win last year. We limited you lot. You had one shot on target the entire game. All them attacking players. And you had one shot on target.
Hey, let's get it right as well, yeah? You guys will probably start Harry Maguire, is that right?
Maybe, yeah, probably. Yeah. And he should start.
Hamza, you better hope that Haaland don't get pocketed by Harry Maguire, my friend. He's already been pocketed once this season, yeah? If Harry Maguire does it.
But let's say this. This is the truth, yeah? About Man United, you know. The problem is United fans have the habit, of throwing their best players under the bus. They've done it they've done it with great managers, man. They threw Mourinho,
again,
Louis van Gaal.
Let's not go all the way back. Let's not go all the way back, Hamza. Let's talk about what you just said and talk about now. Like this is accountability settings. This is accountability settings. You just said Manchester United fans throw their best players under the bus. So who's been thrown under the bus this season? This season. So do you think Bruno's performances have been good this season? Yes or no? I think
he's a great player, man.
No. That's not the question I asked, my friend. The question I asked is this season, has Bruno performed well this season for Manchester United Football Club? Yes or no?
He hasn't performed well this season.
Okay, so we agree he hasn't performed well. So Hamza, do you agree then that when a player doesn't perform well, the criticism is then deserved? Should that player be criticized? Yes or no? No. Yes or no?
Yeah, he should be, but not the criticism you guys are doing.
It's a whole different thing. So again, that's who you're talking to, and get out of them Twitter spaces.
But
you're in the wrong spaces, my
friend.
The
way that you guys, your fan base are criticized is so
bad. Because you're in Twitter spaces and social media. Okay. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
For many years.
Carried us to what?
He carried United
to what?
Huh?
What did he carry us to?
How many games was this guy winning?
No,
how many goals was he scoring?
How many did he carry us to?
When he scored against Burnley,
he carry us to? You just wax lyrical for the vast majority of the show about Kevin De Bruyne and all the things he's helped Manchester City win. What has Bruno carried us to?
I think
where's the pot of gold?
Without Bruno, when you signed him,
without him, answer the question, Hamza.
You're not good enough. It takes 11 players to win a game. It just doesn't take one player.
Okay, who are our best players? Okay, we'll kill that. We'll kill that.
He's not being helped by anyone else.
Carried us to what?
No?
Carried us. Was he our best midfielder last season?
Carried you to second place.
Okay. Oh yeah, you hype up second and third places. I forgot that. All right, fairs. You count that. I don't count that. I don't count second and third places. Nah, I don't count that. I don't count that. Don't care.
For a long time.
Don't care. Don't count it. You count that. I leave that. That's that Manchester City mentality from years ago. I don't deal with them things.
No,
it is. Yeah, it is, man. Of course, I get it.
I get it. The rest
so this, LJ, this is what I was gonna get to. Who was our best midfielder last season, Hamza?
Your best. You guys. Yes. Some of you say Casemiro.
No, forget some. What do you think, my friend? I'm asking you. Who was Manchester? It's a simple. It's an easy statement. It's not even a debate. Everyone knows it. You're just being foolish. But carry on. Okay, so Casemiro. And what did Manchester United win last season?
Carling Cup.
Okay, so Casemiro actually carried us to a actual trophy.
So how many goals did Bruno score last season?
Not many. In the Carabao Cup. In the Carabao Cup?
Yeah,
or overall?
Huh?
In the Carabao Cup or
overall? No, generally, like overall.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I bet you more than 10 easily. I bet
no, he wasn't. No. Wait, across across all comps or in the Prem? Definitely not in the Premier League. All comps, probably just 10. Actually,
that's why I like him as a player because
okay, cool. Yeah, again, we hit the nail on the head right there. You like him as a player. That's your feelings. That's how you feel about him. That's not factual. I deal with facts. I'm facts over feelings, your feelings over facts. Cool. We support our teams and look at football differently. You just said it there. You'll never hear me say, I like a player to back him up. Give me performances, give me stats, give me stuff, give me tangible stuff. That's not how I feel in my heart. I like Bruno as a player because you didn't say that about all the time you were waxing lyrical about De Bruyne, not once did you say, oh, I like him as a player. No, you spoke about that man's qualities and what he helped Manchester City win. But then all of a sudden, when we're talking about Bruno, because we can't do that, all of a sudden it's, oh, I like Bruno as a player. But back to the point is, Bruno's performed poorly. That's why he's been criticized. Rashford's performed poorly. He's been criticized. Guess, you know what? How many goals has Bruno scored in the Premier League this season? Have a guess, Hamza.
Is it two?
Have a guess. You think two?
Two.
Take away two.
0.
Actually, he scored one. He scored against...
He scored Burnley?
No, he scored against Burnley. Yeah, 2. Yeah, he scored against Burnley.
He scored 2 already?
Yeah, he scored 2. So
how many goals has Odegaard scored?
3, I think.
3 or 1? 2. No, Odegaard scored 2 Premier League goals.
Or is it? I don't know. I'll check. Let me check.
He scored. Odegaard scored 2 Premier League goals. Bruno scored 2 Premier League goals. But
and that's good enough, yeah? That's a good return, yeah?
I think Bruno is his worst enemy because he scored 18 league goals in 2020.
Odegaard scored 3 and 1 assist.
In Premier League?
In the Premier League this season, yeah.
Bruno scored 2 and I don't know how many assists.
Bruno, and not many assists because we don't score goals.
2 in 9 games. 2, and we.
So that's a terrible return.
For Bruno's level.
That's a terrible. No, but that is Bruno's level. He's just not
Bruno's
very good.
level's high, man. Last season he scored 14 goals.
Okay, cool. How many in the league?
8 goals.
Okay, and that's a good return for someone who's you rate highly, yeah, as an attacking midfielder. 8 goals is a good return.
8 goals in 38 games.
8 goals in 38 games is a good return, Hamza. Yes, we're looking at you, my friend. Don't look over there. Look in the camera, please. You know what I'm saying? 8 goals in 38 games is a good return. Don't listen. Yes or no? Why can't we answer yes or no questions?
No, that's
8
true.
goals in 38 games is a good return. Is it a good return? Yes or no?
Bruno.
No. Don't hit me with this poor from Bruno. Is it a good return? Yes or no?
That's poor.
Okay. All right. Just to clarify. All right. Cool.
But the season before that scored 10 goals in 30 games.
Okay. Cool.
Games.
Don't tell me about what he did in 2021. I don't care.
Yeah, that one scored 18.
I don't care about what he did. We're talking about now.
I just think, yeah, listen, some players go through bad patches. I've seen what he does here. This guy.
Okay, cool.
I hate Man United so much, bro.
It's a long ass bad patch.
United. I don't know what he's going through a bad patch, but he's a good player.
Rashford's
another one.
Hey, well, he had a season of it where he wasn't too good. He was bang average last season, and he's been poor this season. So how long do we give him, Hamza, for him to turn it around? Because last season he was average.
Would you bench Bruno then?
Absolutely.
For who?
That's the big question. Eriksen. I play Eriksen in there. I've said this. Play Eriksen in there. That's not ideal. Again, Hamza. That's not ideal. That's just where we're at because our options are not good. Should Eriksen be starting week in, week out for us? No. But is he our best midfielder on the ball? Clearly, yes. Without doubt, he's our best midfielder on the ball. But we should have got upgrade on him. But then we did this foolishness and signed Mason Mount, who was just Bruno, who was just English Bruno, without the output.
So you don't rate Mason Mount as well?
No, but you rate Mason Mount, right? Yeah, you think he's a good player. Yeah, I know he is because he's Bruno and you like Bruno, so it's going to be the same thing. Same way if you like Captain America, you like Captain America, he's gonna like Iron Man. It's the same shit.
I think Mason Mount, I've seen him doing at top at Chelsea.
Of course you have, man. Of course you have.
I've seen him scoring hat-trick against Southampton in the Premier League.
Cool, Southampton. Mm-hmm. Hey, Hamza, let me ask you a question. Hey, Hamza, let me ask you a question. You know the answer to, because I know I do my research and I watch football and I don't do it with you with feelings. I look at facts. He was at Chelsea for 4 seasons. How many open play assists do you think he has?
Open play assists?
Yes, and he was there for a year. In 4 seasons. 4.
90, but did he play 90 minutes all the games? Okay,
yes, he played for them all the time. Yes.
15?
50, did you say?
15?
15, nope.
10?
8.
And how many goals did he score? How many goals?
2 a season. He's got like 30 something goals in like over 100 games or something like that. So his goal, he don't score goals. He don't create and he don't score. So what does he do?
By the way, just to go back to the Bruno point, right? I just had a look. Bruno scored 8 goals last season in 38 games. Eddie Nketiah scored 5.
But this is the guy that Hamza's here. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean?
Like Bruno and Mount.
I think he plays in a poor team. I really believe he plays in a poor team.
Who plays in a poor team?
Bruno.
Yeah, he does, and he's a part of that poor team.
I think players like him. The question is, I don't know. I don't want to trigger City fans. I don't know if he played for Man City, for example. Wow.
Do you think he gets in your midfield?
Now.
Yes.
The way he's playing, no.
No. Does he get in your midfield? It's a simple yes or why can't you just answer a yes or no? Does he get in the Manchester City midfield?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. That shows the levels of where he's at. Does Mason Mount?
No.
Okay. Just clarify. Make sure we've not gone completely off a delusional
because of this season. But Bruno, I'll take him 100% to start. I swear.
Oh, take him as a squad. You take him as a squad player.
Flawless. The only reason why I don't want to say it because I don't want to trigger City fans. They hate.
Forget triggering City fans. If they're gonna trigger, say your opinion, man.
I say my opinion.
Say your opinion.
I see the way he plays for Portugal. How he assists. He carries Portugal, and I'm thinking, yo, you can't be carrying a nation.
Hang on. I'm mad confused now because we spent the first 20 minutes of this show. And my man down here is bigging up Kevin De Bruyne. And now he's saying he'll take Bruno Fernandes.
No, for over KDB. No chance for KDB. KDB is injured. And we've got Matthew Nunes and thing. And you're telling me I'll not take Bruno Fernandes for Matthew Nunes?
You know who would? And I see people, this is a prime example of why. Go on.
Do you think Bruno Fernandes can play that 8?
Bruno Fernandes can play number 8. No, he doesn't.
Exactly. So it's either De Bruyne or Bruno.
No. De Bruyne starts. There's no way he starts. If I've got De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, yeah.
Back to the Portugal comment. What's he carried Portugal to?
Bro, I see this guy, man.
Answer the question. What has he carried Portugal to?
He scored 4 goals in the World Cup.
I didn't ask for his goal return. I said what I didn't ask for his goal return. I said, what has he carried him to? Because you made the statement, Hamza. I didn't say it. Brandon didn't say it. It wasn't a comment saying it. You said he's carried Portugal. So I'm asking you, carried Portugal to what?
Listen, Portugal, you don't expect Portugal to win the World Cup.
You said to win it. This is your words we're using. You said he carried Portugal. I'm asking you, carried Portugal to what? Why don't people want to be held accountable?
He's a guy that was
like a stereotypical woman, man. I want to be held accountable.
Flawless. Who was Portugal's best player?
You answer my question, I'll answer yours.
I'm going to use.
He carried them to the quarterfinals.
Hamza, we're going to use your logic now, right? We're going to use your logic. What has been Bruno Fernandes's clutch moments? You want to talk about clutch
nationally or thing?
Club. We'll go club first.
Clutch.
This guy, he does it, man. I've seen so many goals.
Okay, look there looking for the answers, people.
Newcastle scored.
Go get a drink, people. This is gonna be a minute.
It's gonna be a minute. Oh.
Yeah, because we know.
Can I use the 2020?
Go on. Yeah. Go on.
I saw him at Newcastle. Big games, man. This guy was winning games. Big games.
Newcastle is a big game. In 2020.
St. James's Park.
Newcastle.
St. James's Park.
Hang on, Hamza. Newcastle in 2020 were languishing down the bottom of the table.
But he scored 20 goals, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Okay, Hamza, how many of them were penalties, my friend?
No, he scored, man. This guy scores in big games. Okay, let me give you an example. City last season.
Okay. Yeah, that's one. You got one? Yeah. That's one. Yeah. Name the rest. One does it not. That's just one moment.
He does it so many times.
Okay, so if he does it so many times, name the moment.
See, like me, you asking me Mo Salah. I remember that Liverpool.
Yeah, because Mo Salah does it on a more regular basis. But this is why I don't use clutch moments, because not many players
against
have
Arsenal. Did he score against Arsenal last season?
No.
Away, at home at Old Trafford.
No, he was. It was Rashford and Ronaldo. It was Rashford, Brace, and Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I'll say this guy, man, scores, man. I have to research it, man.
Yeah. You do your research, my friend. Hey, everyone, bump up the like.
Flawless hates Bruno, man.
No. Don't do that. I don't hate Bruno. I just asked you, if you make a statement, you can make whatever statement you want. We're going back and forth and talking football. If you make a statement, I'm going to ask you to back it up. Anything I say, I can back up. Anything. You're telling
me those 18 goals that he scored for United that season, there was not many clutch moments.
No, there wasn't many clutch moments, because clutch moments are very few and far between, and that's what you don't understand about the word clutch. There's very few times you can have a clutch moment. Very few times, because they don't pop up often. How often are you in a big game and it's like that's a clutch moment? You play the big six, cool. Then you got maybe a Champions League quarterfinal, semi-final, final. We don't reach the last stages of Champions League. Europa League, you can maybe put in there. The point I'm making is the reason why I brought it back to Pirlo is because not many players have clutch moments like that. There's a difference between clutch moments, getting goals, getting assists, and putting in good performances. Divock Origi's had a clutch moment for Liverpool when they won. I think he scored. When he scored. That doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, scratching his head. The answer's there. Like, the answer right there, sorry. So that's what it is. That's why we need to stop using these social media Twitter space terms that you use. I don't even know you. And I knew you was in Twitter spaces by the way you talk. Because all you Twitter space people talk the same way, the same foolishness. Get out of them Twitter spaces. It's emotional people in there.
No, because I've watched ball for many years. I've watched ball for
it's not a question of your ball knowledge. Again, you misinterpreting what I'm saying. I didn't mention your ball knowledge. I said get out of them Twitter spaces because you're dealing with emotional fans. I bet straight after games you're running spaces or in spaces where people are at their emotions. Exactly. Yeah, I know. Because I know what
because the thing is, the war has to be fought, man. And I'm there. Listen, at the end of the day, I think, Bruno, I just think I've always said this statement that players have to be careful the choices you make in life, like joining the right team at the right moment. Let's say, for example, Musiala is a great player. If he joins United, career is finished probably. Most likely.
That'd be a foolish move in this circumstance. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and that's why I think Pogba, Bruno, that's why I keep saying that there's players like Bruno, Pogba, Sancho,
the thing is, with Pogba, I'll give you a good example because he actually had genuine success at the highest level. So him out here, you know what I'm saying? He went and won Serie A's. Like he's won a World Cup. He's been to Champions League finals. But in regards to Bruno, what had Bruno done before Manchester United of significant note?
Yeah,
he was on nobody's radar.
But no, he
was on nobody's radar. The same way you're talking about Musiala now. We weren't talking about Bruno before he joined Manchester United. We got linked with him. Spurs got linked with him, and that was it. No one really knew too much about him. I remember linked with him, but he had done nothing. The point I'm making is he done nothing of note at Sporting Lisbon to make everyone go, "Who's this?"
No, he was playing well. He was scoring a lot of goals. I think he's okay. Listen, he was like Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva went through a patch and he came to Monaco and he came to the right team.
Stop looking at goals.
Team.
Stop looking at goals. Stop looking at just attacking players because you score goals means you're successful.
And not many. You see, one thing that I rate about him is the goals. That's what I'm saying. Not many.
But stop it again. But you're there saying just because you score, you can score goals and be a detriment to the team. You know how I know this? Ruud van Nistelrooy is the prime example. We sold. At that time, the second best striker in the league behind Henry, and he was a 30 goal a season, man. We sold him and got better. Why is that? We lost Van Nistelrooy, replaced him with a teenage Cristiano Ronaldo, a teenage Rooney, Tevez, Berbatov came the season after, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Or slightly older. My point is, I'm inexperienced. He's inexperienced is the point I'm making. We sold all them goals because Van Nistelrooy was a 30 goal a season.
No, but he was older. He wasn't that. At that moment, that was not his peak. His peak was 2 years before that, Van Nistelrooy.
No. The point that I'm making is that we sold goals and got better.
Yeah,
we lost goals. Yes. So why can't that happen with Bruno?
Man, I agree with you in that part. Like City didn't play without a striker and they played like a team. They didn't have a striker and they won the league. And that showed you that football is a team sport. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
But there's some players like Bruno, I just believe that he would have been a better player in another team.
Yeah, of course. Again, back to the original thing. Hear what you said, Hamza.
Because he would have been playing with a better player, better manager.
Yes, the English language is very telling. Hear what you said. I believe. I like him. Feelings.
Most likely.
Feelings.
Most
Please
likely.
come with some factual. We can all display feelings. If you put any player in a better side, they'll probably perform better. That's just likelihood.
But
you take any man. If you take anybody, that's why I said likelihood. Not necessarily. But I'm saying if you put most players, if you take most Manchester United players and put them in better sides, will they perform better? Probably. Not necessarily. It doesn't mean it's 100% fact. That's why I don't hear that debate.
So do you believe you should, if you are a manager, you will not play Bruno this weekend?
No, because his form's been poor. I play players on merit.
Shocking, bro.
I play players on merit.
Even worse than that, he's Manchester United captain. He's the guy. He's the guy who's supposed to be clutch for Man United. He's the guy who's supposed to lead them into big moments. He's the guy who's supposed to take the game by the scruff of the neck.
And he can't. That's why I don't even. The thing is, Hamza, I don't even criticize him.
By the way, this is the big problem that I have with Odegaard at Arsenal. Because he goes missing in big moments. No. And Arsenal fans are there going, oh, well, you know, he scored 15 goals last season. Who gives a shit? That's last season. I care about now. And my man's been missing for the last 2 games. And that's the point, Hamza, right? Top level players do it consistently. Yeah. Bruno Fernandes, for me, and Martin Odegaard are just that level below. Yeah. Very good on their day. But when it comes to, you know, turning up in the big moments, they go missing, bro. And 9 times out of 10, they're a big part of the reason why your team ends up losing as well. But listen, I've got to move on with the show because we're over an hour in. While we're on Man United, right? Let's talk, because there's been a bit of news come out today that there's a possibility United might look to sign David De Gea on a short-term contract because of Onana and his African nations duties coming up. And then also on top of that, there's a little bit going around about Garnacho as well. With some very choice emojis to kind of complement Onana as well. And there's plenty of emojis out there. You know what I mean? You didn't have to choose.
We'll get to that. We'll get to it.
What do you make of it all, bro?
In regards to the De Gea thing or the Garnacho thing?
A bit of both, bro.
All right, so the De Gea situation, quickly, just pure, like, I hope it's not true, because it would just be pure foolishness to bring him back. Like, I get going to get a goalkeeper because, big up here to that. I wish we could, I understand us going to get a goalkeeper because Onana is going to AFCON. Makes perfect sense. But why go get the man who's been out of contract and doesn't have a club? Forget feelings. Forget if you like a player or not. The market determines players' valuations and where they're at. De Gea has been out of contract since June, July. We are approaching November next week, and this man is still without a football club. There's a reason for that, because he's not good enough. And I said this when we had him, and people were like, no, we need to keep De Gea, give him the money. Said, Onana might not be the answer, but we know for definite De Gea is not the answer. And we've watched him. How many more poor performances, average performances did he need to put in for people to go, he's not the guy? But it's nostalgia, because he's been successful here, because he's been a great servant of the club. People forget that he was dropped when Van Gaal was here because he wanted to go to Real Madrid. People forget that. It's always on the other end. So yeah, De Gea, I'd be totally against that idea in regards to signing De Gea. Big up my guy Cam every single time as well. United Arsenal show midnight on Sarcasm City TV as well. In regards to the Garnacho one, it's one of them where I get what he's trying to say. He shouldn't have used those emojis. Let me stand up and say this now. I don't believe he was being racist whatsoever. Let me state that. I genuinely don't think he was trying to be racist. I don't think Onana's put out a statement saying the same thing. It's one of them where you get what he's trying to say, but he shouldn't have said it like that. Like, shout out to my bro Tox, who's in the building. That's my brother. Everyone knows. You know what I'm saying? That's Cody. He even put out a tweet saying, when I come out of the gym, that's the emoji I use. You know what I'm saying? Talking about himself in regards to it. But unfortunately for Garnacho, you can't say that. Do I think he should be banned? Personally, no. And that's not me with United bias, because I don't have no bias towards my club. Hear me talk about the Greenwood situation, you would know that. So yeah, I get what he was trying to say. He just didn't say it in the correct way. But he was trying to be complimentary. It just wasn't the right idea. It's one of them where you go, just double check that. I think if he looks at that twice, he goes, all right, let me delete that. And he puts the fist emoji or something like that, or the fire emoji or something, or the star emoji. But yeah, I don't think he was trying to be racist. No.
Do you know what's mad about it all as well? Is like, obviously Onana's come out afterwards with a statement saying, look, I ain't offended by it. I know exactly what he's trying to say to me. But yet the FA is still investigating that. Like, that why?
Because the FA just
clearly,
extra.
in-house. It's crazy to me. It really is crazy to me. And then, well, I mean, what do you make of it, Hamza, from a Man City
I don't know, because I was at work today. I don't know what's happening about that. That's why I was trying to understand about this Onana thing. Was it today?
So Onana's obviously posted the picture of him celebrating the penalty save, and then Garnacho's quote tweeted it, and he's put 2 gorilla emojis.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah,
That's
and
bad.
that's
I know this. A lot of these players don't know that they have this kind of they have a responsibility. You're no longer just someone. You're someone that is seen and a lot of kids look up to. So he's naive to have done it. I don't believe, that he's racist, but that's bad. That's just naive. I think United will have to do something, either like just to tell him like off. We've seen this in many players, like we saw that Mendy and Bernardo Silva issue, but it's just naive. You shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. Like, and his own. The thing is, just remember that this Garnacho is like probably 18 or 19, so this guy's a kid or something. So, but you're too naive. At 18, no one cares. You're expected to be professional. I know what you did. You probably were laughing or something stupid, but such a dumb thing to do that could just cost you a career or something like that. Like, and a lot of these players don't know like how to behave sometimes on social media, and it's what lets them down. I just don't know. They don't understand. Like, there's something that they need to be taught. I'll be honest. There's a lot of things that they need to be taught. These youngsters, like how to conduct themselves and stay away from social media, just how to act professionally, and just deal with your football and just stay away from anything, because any little mistake you do in football, they can just end your career like that. And I don't believe he's racist, because and I just think that's bad. I'm just going to look into that, but that's shameful.
Yeah, like, that's it. Like Cam's just said there. Like, yeah, it's one of them where he's gonna see it afterwards and be like, "Oh, fuck! Why did I
Was it today?
Yeah.
It's going to be a bad thing for him. It's going to be massive.
Yeah. What about De Gea back to Man United? Hamza?
Listen, I can't believe, like, thing is, he used to be an excellent keeper, this guy, shot stopper. There's mad saves he used to make. Mad saves that you think, how the hell did you do that? You know that he'll claw it out the line and you think, oh my God, there's one game. Was it one game he'll do these mad saves? And you think, and then last season, I don't know how long Flawless would say, but last season, I don't know, with his confidence, whatever it is, but how can you go from that great to that low in space of 18 months? You're done, your career. But we saw Edward Mendy as well. Edward Mendy, that season they won the Champions League. He was incredible. It was like amazing. And the season later, the guy's he's useless. What the hell? So, but I'm surprised that he doesn't have a club. I'm surprised he doesn't have a club.
But you know what? Hamza, I actually agree with you. Like, I'm surprised that even like a mid-table La Liga side hasn't come and picked him up. That did surprise me. I thought he would be playing elsewhere. I didn't think he'd be out of contract. I didn't think a team like a top club in Europe would come and get him, like a Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. But I thought a Spanish team like mid-table would say, yeah, let's go get David De Gea.
Yeah, at least somebody come in for him.
Yeah, but then experienced goalkeeper.
Saying that, my man, I don't know how much he was on at Man United.
He's on big money. He was on big money.
This is it. Like, can they afford, the wages?
He's gonna lower it. I think De Gea would know, like, if a mid-table club came in for him in Spain, lower my wages. He's not going to be asking for 300k. I think he knows that.
And he's only 32. Keepers played until 36.
He just declined. You know what? He just peaked early and declined. That's all it is.
Like, how many years was he bad, Flawless?
A lot. Like the past 4 or 5 years. He had like one average season and then the other 4 was poor. He had obviously his peak was amazing.
People did not notice that 2-3 seasons or something?
Oh yeah, I didn't want to believe it, but yeah, he just fell off. He just declined. And it's like, all right, one season you give him thinking, all right, you're gonna bounce back. Then he had another season where he was poor. Then he had a third season where he was like, okay, you're decent. And then again, poor, just making mistakes. You mentioned it, shot stopping. That used to be his main attribute. Yeah. His bread and butter. Like, he was like, forget all of his other deficiencies. Attribute wise, you go shot stopping. De Gea's fine, and he started making terrible mistakes, letting in goals, and that's the comps are out there and they're from multiple seasons. It was just time to let him go. He just peaked earlier than usual goalkeepers, and he's just declined. That's all it is.
Bro, I remember.
I know what game you're going to say. Arsenal United at Emirates.
Yeah, this was when we had Alexis Sanchez and we was absolutely peppering your gut. He was unplayable that day, David De Gea. He was mad. It was mad. And the first ever game, one of the first ever games that I went to as an Arsenal fan as well, my old man said, yeah, I got tickets. United end, but you know, tickets to go watch the game. I was excited for it, and you battered us 8-2, bro. 8-2.
Oh yeah, beautiful save, man. Ashung with a couple screamers.
I couldn't believe it, bro.
Oh, you know, Madrid were linked with him. You remember the year Madrid wanted to buy him, and he rejected to go Madrid. And Madrid came to win the treble. No, they won the Champions League that season, and they did.
Yeah, it was the fax. I think that was the fax machine season. I think it was the fax machine season. Yeah, he was going to go, and the fax machine rejected
Real Madrid. I was surprised that a Spanish player, a Spanish keeper, would reject to go Madrid.
Nah, he wanted to go. He wanted to go. He wanted to go, man. It was the fax machine. The fax machine didn't work.
Oh, yeah, it was the fax machine.
Yeah, it was the fax machine. Someone turned it off. I said, nah, it's not working.
Like the pen. The pen didn't work when he signed his contract as well.
The pen didn't work. It's a fake pen.
Crazy. Yeah. I reckon they got Tipex in the offices, you know. And they scrub it out. But no, this is a good point. You know, Force Triller here says he's not a modern goalkeeper. And this is the thing, right? Football moved on. Football moved on. Everybody wants to do this playing out the back business, and that is not that guy, man. He's not that guy. Nope. And then you know, like Flawless was saying as well, his shot stopping hasn't been great.
Declined.
Either, you know, making mistakes and that. So it's mad. But listen, guys, we're gonna have to wrap up. But before we wrap up, score predictions.
As much as I butchered Manchester United 2-1 people. Yeah, it makes no sense. But yes, that's just me hope. That's just hope. That's more. There's no expectation. That is hope that I'm saying Manchester United 2-1. That's it.
Listen, I think, it's going to be an easy game for us. I think we're beating them comfortably. I think we're going to beat them 2-3-0 probably, or 3-1. It's going to be an easy score for us, I think. I'm not scared. I think we should win this game easily. And if we don't win, I'm coming for those players, man. There's blood on their hands, man. Bloody hell. There's no way. I would love to play against this United team. I'd love it. But I expect a win, minimum win. I just want to humble these guys, man. I want to humble them. Seriously. So bad. This is a game we must win.
Okay, well, we will see. We will see. Of course, if that doesn't happen, I'm definitely going to be watching your content, Hamza. No doubt. You know, sitting there with chest and all that. Don't upset the football gods.
Last year, I went to Old Trafford and I sat on the Stretford end to pretend to be a United fan. Jesus, oh my God, it was so painful. And then when we scored, I just kept quiet. I'm so happy. And when they scored, they were jumping on me. And the guy next door was like, "Why are you not happy?" I was like, "Nah, it's City, man. We have to be careful." Then they scored the winner. It was the worst thing in my life. Beautiful. Just sitting there knowing my enemies.
Are you going on Sunday, Hamza? Are you going on Sunday?
I'm not going Sunday now.
Okay. First, I'm just asking.
Yeah. I'm not going Sunday, man, because every time I've gone, I've lost. I'm not going there anymore. That's why I decided no chance.
He's sitting there with chest and he's saying, "No, I'm not going on Sunday. Not going.
You should go, man. Easy win, man.
Nah, man.
2-0, 3-0, 3-1.
I went to Arsenal. I went to Arsenal game. I lost. I went to every City game I'm going, I'm losing. So I decided, no way. I even refused to go to Brighton game. I said, nah, my God, man, nah, can't take that. Let the results.
See,
if we get some wins, then I'll start going.
He's not that confident, you see. He's not that confident. But listen, guys, obviously we're going to wrap up now. Make sure you slap a like on the way out, of course, and subscribe as well. You boys got anything coming up on your channels? Shout it out, you know, do whatever you need to do.
No, I'm just, whenever I get time off work, then I do that watch along. So I don't know. I did a watch along.
You doing a watch along for the derby?
Huh?
Are you doing a watch along for the derby?
Yeah, I'm doing a watch along derby. But the problem is Flawless. I did a watch along for Arsenal versus Sevilla, supporting Sevilla. Arsenal beat Sevilla. I switched to United game, and then Copenhagen had a penalty, and I celebrated, and they won. I
saw you last night as well. I saw you last night as well, bro. You was mad stressed when it went 1-1. I see it.
Oh, bro, I was so angry, man. I was like, bro, I can't believe this, man. I was so depressed.
It's crazy. Well, yeah, people, Sarcasm City TV on YouTube. I'm live at midnight, people. Manchester United, Arsenal show. So myself, my boy Cam who's in the chat, TJ Warren as well. Those two will be there. So we'll be discussing all things United, all things Arsenal. So yeah, man, get over to Sarcasm City TV because I just don't cover United. It's the big six, rest of the Premier League plus more. Big up for having me though, man, Brandon. Enjoyed this. Big up to Hamza as well.
No worries at all, bro. Also, where can they find your new tune, Flawless?
In regards to music, that music ain't even new. It's older music. But if you go to whether it's me on Twitter or Instagram and you click the link in the bio, then it will pop up. You know what I'm saying? All the links are on there. So you can find any music there. You just scroll. It's the not the link tree. The link is it link tree? LinkedIn, link tree, whichever one it is, link tree. Just click the link in my bio. That's me, Flawless, on Twitter or Instagram, and then all the information's on there. And you can find all you need to know.
Make sure you do that, guys. Of course, the links to their channels is all in the description, the title, the lot. So make sure you go over and follow. Big up, lads, for coming on. I appreciate it. And yeah, we're out of here, guys. Peace.